Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Slay the Spire. Today we have two new characters to play, or rather one of them, because obviously we dedicate each episode to a different character. So today we will be playing the Librarian, a Western-style Eastern magician who wish to study magic, the magic of the Spire, accumulate elemental power and spend them for powerful effects. This one even has unlocks. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Okay. Well, let's just see where we go. We're going to the library. You know what, game? You write the puns for me. The librarian is heading to the library. I don't know why I didn't think I would do that in the first place, actually. Well, let's always just get the enemy start with 1 HP thing, just so we can try and figure out how things work to start off with. Okay, this is interesting. Weekly calendar. At the start of each turn, gain 1 elemental charge. On Monday, you gain moon. On Tuesday, you gain fire. On Wednesday, water. Thursday, wood. Friday, metal. Saturday, earth. And Sunday, sun. Okay. Moon. Cast. Draw 1 element. Alright. Sign. Gain 1 element of the associated... Gain 1 elemental charge of the associated element. Element. Fire. When cast, deal damage to the lowest HP enemy. I see. So if I do that, and then do that, does it cast all of it, or just the same twice? Mercury poison. Metal water sign. Deal 9 damage and apply 2 vulnerable to all enemies. Okay. Focused. Gain energy. Innate. Tempting. Ring of Agony. Deal 5 damage to all enemies except your target. Okay. And it's a 0 cost too, so you could just say I want to use it just for the fire element. I'll take that. I'll take that. You spot a figure. A small figure. A boy draped in a shining nebula. A starry sky of infinite galaxy. The boy approaches you holding out a ball. Won't you be my friend? You know what? Sure, I'll be your friend. You accept the gift. The boy beams at you. It's my gift to celebrate our friendship. Please treasure it. What do you give? Whenever I rest, I may add a card. Okay, that's not too bad. Emerald Megalith. Earth metal sign. What's earth and metal? Earth. When cast, gain block. Okay. Metal. When cast, apply rust to all enemies. Rust. Deals damage when applied, depending on the amount of debuffs on the target. Okay. Autumn Edge. Gain block, exhaust a card from your draw pile. Saint Elmo's Pillar. Gain 9 block, gain 1 frail. Well, I mean, 1 frail just means it'll end at the... It'll come off at the end of my turn, so that means it should be the last block card I play. But besides that, it's not too bad, honestly. Actually. I want to take the Emerald Megalith, though. I want to go for as much magic as possible. Actually, you're just as good for magic. I want to gain as much magic as possible and see how bullcrap our spells can be. Whenever you cast an element, gain 3 block. Okay. Earth sign. Costs 1 less for each earth gained this combat. Gain 16 block. Okay. Deal 5 damage. Deal 3 times as much if you don't have any elemental charge. Well, I mean, it's a free card, but that can actually work pretty well, can the Earth thing. Although I don't actually have anything that gives me Earth at the moment. But if I take that, I can then start working towards things that give me Earth. I'll actually take that. I'll take the risk. Hello there. You I actually have to properly... What am I call it for? Wood Elemental. Wood element. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 1 time. Okay. Wait. At the start of each turn, I gain a random element. Oh. Huh, okay. That actually changes things a bit. Because if it's at the beginning of each turn, then... So how much will this do? Oh! So element, it only... When it says cast 2, it means cast the 2 elements. Okay. Alright. And also, it does look like I have a way of gaining some earth charge, just probably not as much as we want. Rust. When receiving rust, lose HP for every debuff stack. Oh, and it doesn't look like rough or rust comes off over time, either. Okay. Water Elf. Water Wood Sign. Deal 6 damage to all enemies, then 6 damage to a random enemy 2 times. So if you're firsting one person, that's just 18 damage. Not bad. Forest Blaze. Wood Fire Sign. What's Wood do? When cast, deal multiple incidences of damage to random enemies. Draw 1 card. If it's an attack, gain energy, making this card free. You know what? I'll take the Water Elf. I'll take the big cost card. Right. Hello there. Welcome. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna just make sure I block a bit, because I feel I'm gonna need to. Alright, Water Elf, go. Spell card, go. Cast. Right, -1 agility. That is not a good thing. Let's strike you for full damage. Then get my defense. Next, I hit you with that. And I gain as much block as I can. Right. Water... No. Strike, then Water Elf, so I don't have to deal with the paralysis. Glorious. And now, Poison, whatchamacallit, will always appear in my list. Cool. Another Trithian's Shake. I want that, because I feel it'll be very useful. The problem with it is basically, I don't have anything that gives me Earth right now. Silver Dragon, Metal Sign, cast Metal. Okay. I don't understand why Solemn Lament gives Intangible. That doesn't make sense to me. Now, wouldn't the Turnip just be perfect right now? Just because of that one card that gives me Frail. Hey, look! Another card that gives me Frail. You know what? I'll take the Orrery. Actually. I will take the Orrery. Give me 5 cards. What do I get? Specialize. Add a random sign card to your dominant... Of your dominant am I saying that correctly? I don't think I'm saying that. Of your dominant element into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Your element... The dominant element. Your element with the most charge. In case of a tie, the element closest to the front is picked. Okay. You know what? Sure. I can work with that. What does water do? When cast, deal damage to all enemies. Okay. So that's block and 3 damage to all enemies. That's actually a really good card, but look at this Diamond Hardness. First up, it's Earth, which we need. Gain block, receive 25% less damage until receiving unblocked damage. That's kind of stupid. Especially if I can combine that with a couple of things we know of. So I'm going to take the Diamond Hardness and work with that. Lazy Trilith. Earth Sign. Gain 8 block. I think I need that. Agni Radiance. Fire Sign. Deal 16 damage. If it kills, gain the energy back and draw 2 cards. 1 weak girl. Gain X element charge of every type. Alright. Alright, that's actually pretty damn cool. I'm definitely taking the lazy Trilith, though, because we need our... whatchamacallit. Condensed bubble. Gain block. If an enemy break your block, deal 12 damage back. Okay. Do you spear. At the end of the turn, deal 1 damage per earth charge to all enemies. I am trying to start to build up towards earth, so that could work. Plus, I need more earth so I can use those big stupid powers. So, let's now heal. You look very peaceful right there. What card do I get? Rust, metal side, apply 4 rust. You're not playable. Luna, unplayable. At the end of the turn, do an effect for every other card in hand. Aha! Wait, so that means if I keep cards in my hand, it does the effect? Apocalypse Bird. Subtle. I could rest again, but I might want to rest again looking at how many enemies are ahead of me. Earth Metal Sign. 3 block, apply 1 weak to all enemies. What's the upgrade? Just increasing the block. Pillar. Deal 7 damage for each enemy in combat. Gain 1 weak. Winter Element. I did want the Winter Element. I'll take the Winter Element this time. I like the look of the Winter Element. So hello there, random enemies. Well, first up, let me just murder that guy. And then I'm going to obviously specialize and just apparently cast the metal rust immediately. So metal seems like something that can build up to a stupid degree. Right. Water Elf will do a hell of a lot of damage. But so are you. So... But then again, I'm doing enough damage to just kill you. Glorious. You know what I really need right now? I need to put the trinket that says I heal whenever I drink a potion, considering I've got the one that says potion rewards always appear. Symphy Horn deals 13 damage to a random enemy. I can work with that. This is going to be evil. I could also just murder them all right now. That is probably a bad idea. Or a really good one. I'm not sure. It doesn't kill you because the secondary attacks don't affect the whatchamacallit. Right, I'm a fool. Elmo Spear, sure, why not? Right, I need 7 damage. What? Symphy Horn. Wait, what do you do? Moon and... Ooh, that's a lot of damage you're gonna deal to everyone. I thought you might attack the one that was about to attack and thus destroy all the stuff off me. I just had an absolute feeling. Okay. So. You are gonna do a lot, and I've just realized how bad that is. Right, if I Water Elf, that will hit me hard. What do I get from Specialized? If I cast it on you, then you will do 15 damage to you, and you will deal 12 damage to you. And then I'll have a bit of room to get a defend so that I can, you know... But then again, if I cast it on you, there's a chance that will hit him, so... Yeah, I thought that's might be how it works. Either way, I can't kill you this turn. Wait a moment. Yes, I can. I have an energy potion. I don't know why you took double damage then. I'll take another Doyu Spear. That seems pretty decent. Nosferatu. I don't have a way to heal properly to get Fear of Water. I've done wine before, and I don't want to risk it with what's about to ahead of us. So I'll say whenever I attack an enemy with bleed, maybe I'll get constricted or some other way to apply bleed. I don't know. Either way, Siffy Horn. That's a good amount of damage. Oh look, Lazy Trilith. I like it. What about this? Ooh, Diamond Hardness. Jesus Christ, Specialize is good. If that's the kind of thing it can give me. Gain energy at the start of my turn, but take damage at the start of every turn. Got it! It doesn't matter, you're dead. Why did I take a bunch of damage then? Did it have thorns and I just didn't notice? I'll actually take the Agni Radiance this time, because that can be very good. Oh god. We need AoE. Right. What are my options? Oh. I think I win. No, wait, no, you've both got 7 armor. Never mind. I don't win. That works. So if I do that, I then do that, you die, I draw 2 cards. I then can't kill you this turn. But he will barely regenerate with anything to the point where I just do that and then I just do that. Okay. I wanted to be fancy and cast a spell, but gain 2 charges of every element. I like that. Block. Gain 7 block, cast 2. We need more casting, so that's a good one. I'll then recoil my recall to get that, and then I'll work from here. And think to myself, what was your bonus? Plated armor. Well then. I keep using the Water Elf thinking it'll do 21 damage to everything, and that's not how it works. You know what, I might as well just apply a 3 week to you now, just to get it over with, and I don't think I need to do any more than that for now. Right, what did you do? The boss gains artifacts. Well, that's annoying. You're especially annoying, you are. If I cast Doju's Spear, I get Earth. Then I'll be able to specialize to get more Earth. And eventually I might be able to cast that, which I don't need to do because of the fact they're attacking and they're barely doing anything. And this will likely give me... Alright, you know what? That's probably actually pretty damn decent for terms of damage. So, go die. You give me vulnerable. Well, you die. Well, you die. Okay. My elements are growing. If 3 or more brothers have died, begins to use a powerful attack. Meaning, don't use the Siffy Wood sign right now. Or that, because I'm dealing passive damage at the end of every turn. I'm doing a lot more passive damage than I thought I was, based on my Earth element. Erosion. Oh, hell. Not erosion. Sun gives me energy. Oh, that's going to be a rare element, I can already tell. More erosion for me. Hip hip hurrah. I hate it. Well, now I can use this at least, and then I can just water elf and tell you to go to hell. Okay. What are our rare cards then? Cast all your elemental charges. Unmoving Great Library. That somehow seems fitting for what we're playing right now. Sunshine Reflector. Moon Metal Sign. Lunar gain 3 block. Cycle of Recreation. Gaining fire gives 1 earth. Gaining earth gives 1 metal. Gaining metal gives 1 water. Gaining water gives 1 wood. Does that mean it gives it on top or instead of? I feel I have to go with what this is, just because of the fact we're in the library. Also, Runic Pyramid also seems pretty damn good for us. Alright, let's continue our ascent through the library. The actual library this time, because I'm not an idiot and pressed the wrong button. Why, hello there, enemies. I don't like any of you. If you wouldn't mind just burning up a little first. Oh, I can cast a sun element. What's this then? Humongous Preeminence. Sun water sign. Deal 1 damage equal to 1 times the number of water and sun gain this combat to all enemies. Well, that was pretty minor. 2 paralysis, but I have another specialization for more, whatchamacallit. You guys hurt a lot. You are so close to dying, but I kind of have to do this to defend. I can at least cast right now, which will kill one of you. Like so. Then, I can cast the Doju Spear. Then, I strike you. Then, I Agni Radiance you, just because it kills you. Then, I have just realized why I took the Runic Pyramid. Thank God. I need as many Lunar cards as I can find now. Lava Cromlech. Earth and Fire gain 15 block and deal 15 damage. I'm not a fan of these sorts of cards. But you know what? We might as well take it just so we have a big expensive card. Because you never know what the question mark will last for. Or, you know, when it'll just be useful. Thank you. Oh, it actually casts itself at the end of every turn. Oh, that's a shame. Green Storm, deal 6 damage. Put all wood sign cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. More casting. Right. Now you're acting like... Now you're doing a big casty ability. I don't like the big casty ability. So I'm just going to do that and then do some diamond hardness. Which means you deal less damage. Which means... I successfully block. Go screw yourself. I need more earth. I need a lot more earth. Via the power of earth, or the, you know, the power of the water elf, I will kill you. Jellyfish Princess. Gain 20 block. Block is not removed for the next 2 turns. Photosynthesis. At the start of your next 3 turns, gain 1 energy and heal for 2. Yes. Now I've got a form of healing. Here, I'm Chised, the patron librarian of this floor of social sciences. Why don't you take a seat and drink some coffee, and we can find out what you need. It's been a while since I could give some hospitality to a traveler, so please, take respite and relax a bit. You know, I've noticed whenever we have one of these events, it's always the person who is at the library floor that we're on. Is that actually a programmed thing into the mod? Because if it is, that's very brilliant. Well done. So what do we have? Metal Fatigue. Apply 6 rust. Are any of these free? You're free, you're free. You're free. Whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 5 damage back. Okay. Emerald City, gain 10 block. Next turn, all enemies gain 3 block. Interesting. I'll take the Emerald Megalith. You say your goodbyes as you leave with a collection of books in your hands. They're oddly heavy, but you don't mind, for books provide all the wisdom, wealth, honor, and power you seek. Well, I am a librarian, I would agree with that. Oh! Hello! Give a card in your deck plus 4 damage. Obtain a random ego card. What would be good with just a random 4 damage? Are you really a lowly grade 9 fixer? The man in front of her coughed, waving away the smoke from her cigar. It's the truth, I swear. Why are you so skeptical? Gut feeling. But if you really are the bottom of the barrel, that means you'd be grateful to be trained by me, a former color of the city, right? I just remembered I had an appointment with Nedzak. No, you don't. She grabs him before he can run off. I love that. I still love that. So, I wonder, if I apply 4 damage to the Doyo Spear, would that work? I mean, it does increase its damage, and it does count as damage. So, but there's also the fun of just having an ego card because we're in the... You know what? We're a librarian in the library. Let's get our ego card just because it's fun. What did that say? Exhaust up to 2 cards. For each attack exhausted, add its base damage to this card's damage. Shuffle this card into your draw pile. Oh. Oh, okay. So that can turn into a super card. A familiar burning feeling fills her body, and once it abated, she was once again clad in the terrifying visage that earned her color. Hey, wait! I thought you were going to show me how to do that. I just did, didn't I? Now hurry up and manifest yours before I split you in half. That day, she learned that Roland had a very colorful vocabulary. She would have to add some lesser-known words to the language books later. Oh, hi there, lumbering you. I just got your card. And you give me a bunch of energy each turn, don't you? Also, I've got the runic pyramid, so I'm going to have no problem, you know, using each of all that energy. You gave me frail. I don't like the fact you gave me frail. That's not very nice. Have a little rust. I mean, you are made of metal. It makes sense you'd want to rust a little. The problem with lumber is our attack cards give us elements, and that's actually kind of what we want as well. But I guess the exhausting of cards is optional, so it's not so bad. I definitely think the biggest part about it is that every time we use it, it draws cards into our deck. It returns itself to the draw pile, which is very useful. What am I doing? I'm clearly going to get this, because that gives sun, and sun is very useful because it gives energy. Oh, hello there. I'm definitely going to need that healing, thank you very much. Can I get a random power, too, actually, now that I think about it? At the start of your turn, cast 1. I quite like that. No, I don't. I think I would prefer having a billion spear. This is gonna hurt. 10 damage to a random enemy. Noted. You're gonna kill that. So I can actually use that on you. How much armor would I get from that? 21 right now. To be fair, if I cast this, I gain 3 energy, so... And now everything's attacking me. Why did I think that was a good idea? 30... 40... You're doing 43 damage. Damn me to hell. I have to wonder if your debuffs remain. They do not. Just wondered. Okay, so if I hit you with this... Okay, so if I cast on you, I can then Agony Radiance you. From there, I apply Diamond Hardness, which means you do less damage. meaning I'm good. No, I'm not, because of the fact you had the other card. Because I've got 7, whatchamacallit, you will die this turn. In fact, we can even confirm that from me just casting Water Elf. There. Okay. Now I lumber you. Not gonna exhaust any cards. I then do that, and I win. Barely. By the skin of my teeth. Hello, merchant. I have actually got a fair amount of money right now. What options do you give me? Light stick. Not working, because we know how that interacts with characters that already have orbs. What about this? When you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable. I like it. I would have liked that more, but you can't win everything. Deal 26 damage to all enemies. Take 6 damage. If your HP is below 50%, this card costs 0. And the upgrade reduces the damage we take and increases the damage we deal. I wouldn't mind an ego card, but the hard drill is too much to pass up, and I can't get something else from it. So I'll take the Doyo Sphere. Ooh. Gain Moon and gain Sun. What's the upgrade? Make it 0 cost? It is. I'll take the Doyo Spear and then I'll be on my way. Just because passive damage from Earth is really nice. Static Green. Deals 9 damage. Can only be used if the enemy has wood on the... if you have a wood charge. That's not too bad. What's in the chest? At the start of boss fights, heal 25 HP. I need that very much so. And now I've got the elite with no health. Le crap! Le very much crap! Well, I'm not taking any damage this turn. So... I'm gonna need that speed potion next turn. This turn, I apply hardness, which is all I need to do. I'm gonna save the static green because you're dead. No, wait, if I do that, I apply vulnerable to you. Excellent. Even better. Now you're doing a bunch of damage, which I don't like. So, specialize. Lots of armor, please. That's all I needed. Okay. Next. I can cast that and give him the block. Right, what now? If I hit that, you'll have effectively 18 health left, and I do 20. So I can do that and gain the benefit. Next, I can just cast that and be safe. You're not doing anything to them no matter what. So, all I need to do is break your guard like so, apply a bunch of vulnerable, meaning they do tons more damage to you, and I think they do bonus damage to you anyway, and then I'll give you a little bit of armor to protect you against your next damage. Cool. This works. You know what? Screw it. The power of magic, bastard! Law and order prevails! Autumn Blades. Choose one. 5 weak, 5 vulnerable, or 5 rust. I like that. Because that is situational, and I can do it when I need to. And then I'm going to take 13th Coil, because of course I'm going to take 13th Coil. Okay. Yes, please. Recycled Knowledge. Cast 2. Gain the elemental charge that were just cast. Oh yes, that'll be nice. Now I'll take a rest, please, because dear God, do I need one. Then I'll take more block. I really shouldn't be taking these, considering the fact that Then again, I got the ego card that can turn all my damage into a single attack. So Well, maybe I should take damage cards. I love how I say that, then didn't take the damage cards. The first attack you play each combat deals double damage. But I gain a curse, which I'll have to just deal with in the next fight, which is going to be bad. Oh well, fine, screw it, I'll deal with it. What the hell are crystals? When gaining an elemental charge, destroy a crystal of the same element and deal damage to a random enemy. Huh. Sure, why not? I'll try it. We're here to try everything after all. Why don't we give it a go? So if I do this, you take... I deal 14 damage, which means you take the damage of both. Okay. At least lumber lets me exhaust cards. Lumber's a good way for me to just exhaust cards in general, actually. I hope you count as dealing damage for me to get my cards back. They do! Perfect. Alright, let's see. Recycle knowledge. Then... I have too many cards in my hand right now is an issue. I also am not gaining anywhere near enough block compared to what I need to. Every angle shot. Choose one. The perfect Agni Shrine. Okay. Huh. Magic Spring deals one damage, deals additional damage equal to the current amount of elementals. I'll take the every angle shot, honestly. And then I'll take the bonus... whatchamacallit? Block, because that's all I need to block against you. Meaning I get to keep my... my hand is full. Yay. Right, you gotta die. Give me back my cards. Where'd my... where'd my lumber go? Because you gave me 2 lazy Trilloths rather than the other one. Did I not gain the card because I killed him? And he was holding 2? Is that a thing? Hit me. I'm just gonna gradually be building up my earth element, if you don't mind. And eventually the earth element will kill you. Because that's kind of how the earth element works. It will just kill you. Eventually. Well, I might as well just end my turn, because... so that does as much damage as possible. You are hitting me pretty damn hard right there, aren't you? But I also don't care as much as I feel I should. There we go. Defended. Without spending any of my... whatchamacallit. Have 5 vulnerable. Strike. And then Agni Shrine. Are you dead now? Oh yeah, you are most definitely dead. Whoop whoop! Elemental form, ethereal. When playing a sign, also gain energy charge equal to its cost. Oh. 5 seasons. Earth, water, all of them sign, and then deal a lot of damage. You know, with elemental form, I would start getting so much charge of... I wonder if it starts by original cost or the new cost. Because if it's original cost, that would give me a lot of earth. But if it's the new cost, then not so much. Screw it, I'll take it. What options do I have? Can no longer rest. Go screw yourself. No longer potions. Go screw yourself. No longer smith. I don't think I've been smithing at all because of the fact I'm too injured half the time. So we continue on through our library as we get ready to take on a god. Isn't that what you do in Touhou anyway? Oh, I now have 15 wood. Yeah, it works on the original cost. Jesus Christ, ethereal form is broken. And I can't wait to abuse it more. So, how much damage am I dealing? 2 damage per earth charge. So I'm just dealing 30 damage to them right now. So if I hit you, you should be dead. Damn straight. Okay, this is going to be awesome now. The power of earth. Everything burned. Your foam, your family, your friends. They all were caught in the blink of a mighty confabulation. Transform a card into your deck into a random ego. I have a curse. That could work. Someone was crying, but it was not you, the tragic victim. No, it was the criminal who wept. The perpetrator who sobbed with every stroke of fire that leapt forward from his fingers. What a twisted joke. An equally fiery rage burned within you. You just waiting to be released. You unleash it. Goodbye, curse. The world shifts, blurry and distorted. You do not know who you are. You do not know where you are. All you know is that a crying child is in front of you, and you desperately wish to kill it. She glanced up at the report, sighing. Another office has fallen to the urban nightmare. We'll need to classify it as a star of the city now. Her colleague grimaced. No more needless deaths. If we had investigated and classified this hazard properly from the start, officers like these would not fall prey to these threats beyond their league. I've told you before, we do not have the time, resources, and manpower to investigate every hazard in the city ourselves. She could see him hesitate. Finally, he stood up with a scowl. That's gonna be bad. But I do have a merchant next. The hazard is a star of the city now, right? That would mean it's worthy of our attention. I'll go and handle it, so no one else falls victim to it. He storms out of the room. She doesn't try to stop him. I need a card removed if you don't mind. I don't care if you're offering the thing which gives me strength, max HP for curses. Oh, it doesn't even do that properly anyway. I'll then get a happy little flower, because how many relics do I have now? Well, I'm over 5. I've got at least 15, so I've got at least 3 strength and whatnot. Hello, enemy. Oh, Yush. You are you. I'm not sure I like you. So if I cast that, how much... Okay, I don't get energy from that. Just wondered. Every third card I play is... what am I called it? Frozen. Let's play Casket of the Star. Gain all that. Then I photosynthesis. Gain that. Then I'm gonna cast... Now next I'm gonna specialize, which then allows me to cast this. Then I'm gonna cast, giving me a whole bunch of energy. Then I'm gonna wood sign you. Cast again, drawing a bunch of cards. What's remorse? Deal damage, apply 3 weak and vulnerable. I see no problem. Okay, now then. Now I cast Doyu Spear. giving me 1 earth charge. Diamond hardness. I haven't got my elemental form yet. I must remember that bit. That's why this thing isn't going down as quickly as I would like it to. I'm then going to cast Agni Radiance on you, just so you become more vulnerable, and then I'm going to block and cast. Okay. Next. More earth. You're by yourself now, so... that's probably a decent one. Fire sign. Water sign. And then lumber and exhaust the strike. Okay, so it doesn't work from original cost. It works from current cost, does elemental form. Good to know, good to know. I don't think you have the power to stop me now, because... bleh, you're dead. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I love it. Summer Flame, whenever you're attacked, deal 5 damage back. I mean, why not? It's just a free card. What do I get? Viraga. As much as I would like that, I need the Sapphire key, please. Unceasing Tops. When you have no cards in your hands, draw a card. The irony of that. Okay. You guys count as enemies, I believe, don't you? Well, you somewhat count as enemies. Unruffled. Your attacks against this creature deal 1 damage. You cannot apply debuffs to this creature. Just as well. Ow. I wish I'd had a chance to avoid that. Enchanted is removed when you attack this creature. Oh, okay. What do you define as me attacking that creature? Directly attacking it. Got it. What is your daze doing? When retained, increase the cost by 1. Right. Elemental form. I'm gonna have to cast. Which is probably just as well, because I need to, in order to defend against that. My next card will deal double damage. So... I'm kind of playing support right now. In that they're the ones kind of gaining everything. I love how I have the option to give them block, and I'm just like, why the hell would I do that? They've got 500 health. They are gonna live. They're not the issue here. I think this may be the first time I have fought Big Bird's fight kind of legitimately. Like, I'm meant to. And I feel proud of that. I shouldn't feel proud of that, because I feel like I should have done that ages ago, but I feel proud of it none the same. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you are dead. Mostly because I'm just going to do this. There's something very satisfying about the great spell just ending it, you know? Ah, a merchant. How generous. I am 1 bloody penny away from that. You're an arse. Absolutely. But I will also forgive you because you are offering me fruit juice. Thank you. How do you work again? Receives 50% less damage against attacks. Whenever you gain block, this creature loses that much HP. I get the feeling you are not going to enjoy fighting me, pal. Because I seem to have definitely focused fairly heavily into the block department. You know? What are you doing to me? Vulnerable. Strength down. I mean, that's cool and all, because you're already dead. Goodbye. My god, that was easy. Should I get another great unmoving great library? No, I've got too many cards. I should not have 60 odd cards. It is never a good idea. 50 even. Alright then. Let's see how well I can work, shall we? Why do you have Wings of Grace already? Oh, I love how I just one-shot one. Thank you, goodbye. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. Why do you have 10 strength? Whenever a creature dies. Oh, you're Judas. Oh, you need to fucking die. Duplication the water elf. Goodbye, arse. Baptism. Did you... You're Judas again? Really? Okay, no. Not allowed. Gotta kill Judas, gotta kill Judas. Kill him now, gotta kill the bastard. Gotta kill the bastard, gotta kill him now. Gotta kill him now. Hi there! I figured you might appear soon. Well, let's just get myself some defense. A bit more defense. I am kind of defense heavy, so you're gonna have to work quite hard to kill me. You know. Yeah, you can't do crap to me. They may be able to. Right, I can now get my elemental forms. Summer Flame, glorious. What's my dominant card? Water. Why is it water? Who gives a damn? Oh look, that's a lot of nicety. Well, I'm just gonna cast. Just for some more energy. Which I can then just shove onto you. In the form of... Probably weak, because I don't trust you. I'm gonna have to work quite hard to kill all this, aren't I? Well, good thing I just got that. That's gonna help. I don't think I need more than that. Definitely did not need more than that. I think you guys might find I'm gonna do an awful lot of damage by the end of all this, you know? How much bonus damage do I do to you? Quite a bit, quite a bit. Well, let's hit you, and then we're gonna kill you, and gain our energy back so we can do more stuff. And then... the next card does double damage. So... I'm just gonna hit you and gain all the block that I need. And then... I'm gonna get my Philosopher's Stone, because I don't think it matters too much. Mostly because I am kind of just passively dealing that much damage each turn. I'm dealing 60 odd damage passively now. I am so glad I'm so glad I'm an Earth Mage. I am just so glad I'm an Earth Mage. Die. I think you're the only one who should be afraid, Angela, right now. Because I am kind of just near the process where I just one-shot any and all of your allies. I'm even going to play Diamond Hardness just for an extra screw you know? That's fine. Revive your allies. I wonder if they'll actually survive by the end of the turn. Hint, they're not going to survive the end of the turn. Here's another hint. You're not going to survive the end of the next turn. I'm afraid, Angela. Man, why do you have that wing of grace bullcrap? Oh, wait, you don't now. Can I target? No, I can't, because they're dead. Well, you know what? I feel nothing would suit this better than the sheer casting of everything. So, Angela, as much as it's been fun passively killing you, unleash the library upon your ass! Marvelous! I killed Angela using a library. I can recognize the irony and I love it. As much as I've enjoyed being in the library, I don't have all the time to be able to do the guests, I'm afraid. So we'll just move straight on to the heart. And see if the heart can kill me. Because somehow I feel the heart is actually more likely to kill me. In fact, I'll even do the even better bit and plunge into the void. Every angle shot. I like that. That's actually just a solid card. Should have taken the specialization now that I look at it. That would have been cool, but irrelevant at this point. Summon Onkaze. Summon an Onkaze sword with 6 initial damage. What? Accumulate power by gaining metal. Deals damage to all enemies if no metal was gained. I'm just going to take the specialization and tell you to go screw yourself. Oh, and then obviously pick up the explosive potion, because I really don't like what I'm about to fight next. These things are cruel. My next card will deal double damage. Well. It'll do. It'll do. Ah, you gave me a lot of abyss then that I didn't realize I had. I'm gonna have to be definitely applying the... You guys just gained a bunch of strength, didn't you? Corrupted. At the end of your turn, gain... Oh, for hell's sake. And I'm bloody... Okay, let's think. Okay, I'm gonna cast... Dealing a bunch of that. And then gonna recycle knowledge. In order to get more... block, but most importantly, just to keep my earth. So, next, you are dead. You're dealing 50 block. Well, guess I'm not defending against you this turn. Or, you know, whatchamacallit, sorry. Go die. I want none of that abyss touch crap on me. Right. Whenever you are attacked, if you lose no HP, deal 4 damage back. Increase block gained by cards equal to skills in hand -1. That'll be ridiculous, given the way I'm playing. So... Hello, Mr. Abyss Man. You're starting off by doing... a true hell of amount of damage. I see. Pretty cruel of you. Pretty cruel of you. You are now doing 60-odd healing damage. Excuse me while I defend myself, if you don't mind. I'm sure you do mind. I equally do not care. Right. Now I've got less energy. Why do I, each odd turn, draw 1 less card, each even one, draw 1 less energy? God damn, and I had to draw the elemental form this turn. Well, not much like I could actually cast much of anything anyway. You know what? Drink the duplication. I'll take the double hit and then you can hit me. Right. I am an Earth Mage, and you will know what that means. Fine! The God of the Void killed the Librarian. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever you say. What did I get? Adaptive. At the end of your turn, gain 4 block per unique debuff on you. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how to say that. Rain. Water fire sign. Deal 15 damage, then 15 to all enemies. Gain 2 frail. Oh, okay. That's a pure B offensive. Noculian Deluge. Earth and water. Gain block per enemy. Gain weak. And that's a pure defense. Okay. Well, you know what? I quite like the Librarian. Mostly I like being an Earth Mage, but I suppose each element has its reasoning, so you can't truly specialize. I mean, specialization is generally a way that you just kind of rid yourself of all your other options, which is why it's so good to just be a good mage at everything. But yeah, well everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.